the right gym for you. I feel I know a lot about this. I went into my first gym in probably like 1986, when I was 14, maybe 1987. It was a gym, it was called a health club in those days. It was called Olicana, which is the Roman name for the spa town of Ilkley, which is kind of a little town next to where I'm from. It had been set up by a guy called Tony Emmett, and you have to be a real bodybuilding historian to remember his name. He competed in, I think, the 79 and 1980 Mr. Olympia contests. He was Mr. Universe, a postman / Mr. Universe, who eventually relocated to Australia. That gym was all right. From there, I went to a really rough bodybuilding gym in the middle of Bradford. Eventually, I spent many years at Muscleworks Gym in East London, and in between that I've trained all over the place, from Gold's Gym in Venice, just down the road from here, to probably some of the greatest workouts of my life in Dorian Yates' original Temple Gym in Birmingham. And of course, part of that journey is opening my first gym in 2009, and now I have gyms on 4 different continents of the world. So, listen to me when I tell you about gyms and what you should look for. Fuck the equipment. Fuck the changing rooms. Don't worry if it's clean or dirty or anything like that. Although, of course, with the current virus scare, take that with a pinch of salt. What you look for, all that you should look for, is this a place where I feel free and unfettered to exercise in the manner in which I enjoy and in the manner in which allows me to release my inner demons, whatever my inner demons are. That is all that you should be looking for. Everything else is nice to have. It's not need to have. Everything else is nice to have. You don't have to have shiny equipment and new equipment or anything like that. You have to have equipment that's not safe. Sorry. You have to have equipment that's not dangerous. You have to have equipment that's safe. You don't want rusty old shit that's going to break on you. But apart from that, all that you should care about is the atmosphere, the environment. Are you supported or are you looked down upon? Are the people there, do they let you get on with what you want to get on with? Or do you feel that there's always somebody judging you? The worst gyms, in my experience, and again, I'm coming at this with a bias, so it's horses for courses, it's what suits me. The worst gyms for me are the regular commercial gyms. I absolutely detest them. You're always getting people looking at you funnily if you're going hard and training. Nobody ever wants to work in with you. Ask somebody in the most polite, gentle fashion if you can work in with them. And you get a load of old guff. Do it in a bodybuilding gym, and you can ask the biggest, baddest gangster in the city politely, may I work in with you? Assuming it's not inconveniencing, there's a time to work in and a time not to, and you'll get a polite response back. Every time. The worst behavior I've ever seen is in commercial gyms. The most unsupported behavior I've ever seen in gyms is in commercial gyms. Some of the best people I've ever met are in the rough, tough gyms. A lot of people think I can't go to that bodybuilding type gym because I'm going to be judged. I'm out of shape. I'm fat. I'm skinny fat. I don't know what I'm doing. No, you go to those bodybuilding gyms, and you know what? People are more likely to help you. Certainly nobody looks down on you at all if you don't know what you're doing, when it's clear that you don't know what you're doing. In actual fact, you're going to get respect from these people because we've all been there, we've all started, and we know that you're a fish out of water. I'm not selling my own business here, by the way. I'm talking about going to gyms that have soul. I hope my gyms have soul. But I'm not trying to sell personal training. I'm telling you, get your ass to a real gym. A real gym. A real gym doesn't have to be a bodybuilding gym. That's my bias. Some of the CrossFit gyms, some, not all. Some of the CrossFit gyms. Dojos for martial arts, it doesn't really matter. Somewhere where you can go for it. Because if you can go for it, that's it. You're going to get the best results possible. You're going to enjoy the process more. And ultimately, then you're going to get the best results. And that's what it's all about. And by the way, this is also good business. Because if you create an environment that people feel welcome in, feel unfettered in, free, they keep coming back and they keep coming back and they keep coming back. And those of you who've been around London and what the gym scene for a long enough time will know what Muscleworks has, at its peak, what it was like. It was just the craziest, busiest gym. But there were people coming in there who had been there for 10, 15, 20, 25 years. You can't buy that kind of loyalty. And that's what comes with the right atmosphere. And that's what we should be looking at in a gym.
Oh wow, that's really good.
I just love it. I like it. Really good.
Tastes like a fridge milkshake.
Yeah, that's nice.
It seems like I'm cheating, but I'm not.
I enjoy having it. It feels like I'm having a treat.